It's early in the morning. It's on the weekend. Me and Jolene are going to town, and we decided to stop in here at Terry's place, looking at. I drive by him every morning. He's out here working on a project. I know he's working on a project, but this morning I seen him out here nice and early, so I figured we just stop in and check it out. Come on, look at this thing. It's cool.
Hey, you stay. Stay.
I know that you were building an international.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah, well, I kind of put that off the
I
side to start
understand.
this here.
Yeah.
But that's probably going to be next. Gotta have a hauler.
This thing's cool, Terry. This thing's cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Use some of this stuff here off here.
Where'd you pick this car up at?
I got this in,
Out Western?
yeah, it was Prince Albert, Saskatchewan.
Okay. He's building the gasser out of it, obviously. I could tell by the round bumper. And that's called a weight bumper?
Weight bumper, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Like they put lead in that?
Yeah, you slide
Okay.
the weights in there if you want to.
Okay. I like that I like the ply crust tire on it. Looks
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Have you got your front end and everything in it? You got
Yeah.
your dash in it, you got your shifter in
Yeah,
it, pedal
all
in
that
it.
stuff.
Looking good, man.
It's one of those ramrods shifter there. I don't know how many transmissions I'll go through to get used to it, but yeah, lift for first and second.
What are you doing for engine transmission?
Muncie 4-speed.
Yeah.
It's a like a mid-70s 350, 430 over.
Yeah.
Got a comps cam, with aluminum heads, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm down. I want to take a look at the front of your car. to be honest with you.
Yeah,
So you did your own straight axle.
that was the original.
That's the original.
Yeah. And what I did is I just converted, it's hard to tell, there's disc onto it, of course, disc brakes. I took the original backing plates, put this little disc cover onto it,
Look at that now, would you?
and
You'll have to come on this side, baby, and check that out. That's quite amazing.
yeah,
I gotta check this out.
I thought it was.
Gotta keep an eye on this guy because he can do like anything. That's what I've learned when I come in here.
I'm in the
You
upholstery
can do
thing now.
anything.
That's
You're
not
doing
my-
the upholstery business
That's not
now,
my
right?
thing.
But you can do it, can't you?
Well, I don't know.
I bet you he can do it. I
Time
guarantee
will
it.
tell.
You can do anything. But that's pretty cool. So you took the backing plate and welded this
Yep.
on there.
I took an alternative for you.
Okay.
This is the original 37 backing plate.
Yeah.
And I trimmed off well, actually I don't think I did. I left the little flange on there where the drum
Yeah.
would come meet.
Yeah.
This I made up to make it look like the edge of the drum.
Right.
Okay, the,
Yeah, I
the
understand
inner
that.
edge.
Yeah.
And of course you have your
Okay.
caliper bolted to it.
Yeah.
And then on this side,
That's cool.
hard to tell.
Looks like a drum.
Well, it is. I took an old
Okay.
drum that I had on the rear of this car because it had narrow shoes, and I trimmed off the drum area, just leaving the face of the plate on.
Yeah.
So now, just a quick look going down the road, it's drum brakes. So,
Gotcha. Well done.
Yeah. it was-
I know people pay big money for that on
I know.
like SoCal Speed Shop sells that thing and they cover it in. It's a cover.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like geez, well
So
done.
anyway,
Give me
that was-
goosebumps. I like that.
It's just an old brake drum.
Yeah.
So set up on the plasma and trimmed it
I
down.
like what you done there too.
Yeah. It's
Look at this now. Jolene knows what these are, don't you, Jolene? But it's got it's got Chevrolet written on them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jolene knows what those are.
yeah. I try to keep everything sort of the period, you know.
Yeah.
And
Even like your breather.
yeah, I always like the old oil bath breathers, the big
Yeah.
tall ones.
I do too. I collect them if I can get them,
Yeah,
right?
so I just took this is an old 283 two-barrel one,
Yeah.
and I just took and split it and stretched it for that there. Inside on the base is like a nice radius base of 280s or two.
Will you consider this a
180s.
COVID car?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
No, it's really nice. Like
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
condition of it, the running boards of it are nice and straight.
yeah,
The chassis better than most, I would say.
yeah. That there was well, I had it off on the spinner, the frame and the body,
Yeah.
and the frame was in real nice shape.
I think this is the exact same frame that we have outside for Jolene's
Like
guy, I think.
Like a top hat type. frame.
Yeah, it's got this lip on this side and lip on the other side. I think it's pretty well exactly the same.
Yeah.
So you did some cool stuff with the motor mounts and stuff like that.
I did, yeah.
Couple holes there, I see. and
Yeah, just kind of.
Made it your way.
Well, whenever I made a bracket, it was kind of bulky. I popped a couple holes into it.
It makes it look better, doesn't it?
Well, it makes it look like some attention was put to it.
Yeah.
And the exhaust brackets are the same way. Underneath of it is super clean. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's just,
Well done.
yeah, it's got a 9-inch Ford into it, like a 58 Ford.
I'm going to get down and take a look.
Yeah.
I'm going to get down and take a look.
Yeah, throw a glove down there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get down, baby. You want to give me the camera? All right, there's a knee pad right there if you want.
Yeah.
Wow, well done.
Yeah.
That doesn't give the feller a little bit of inspiration, and nothing will. That's cool. Shock mounts got little holes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That was
cool.
something it didn't have. It just had lever shocks on.
Just the, yeah.
Yep. And so
I look at cars. I used to look at cars. I used to wonder what is that piece.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. Shock.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, lever shocks on. So got S10 steering box in it. So
Okay.
I kept the original column, the original wheel.
Yeah. I enjoy steel column
Yeah.
and a nice wheel. I enjoy that.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. The plastic. As soon as I see a plastic column and the plastic wheel, I kind of.
Yeah.
That's too bad. But it's just preference. That's
Well,
basically what it is.
That's
Preference.
It, yeah. And it's everybody's car got their own, or everybody got their own idea about the car. So.
Well, you're even going with the right wheels. I like the pie crust tires. Oh man, you got it going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be. It won't be complete, but it should be on the road shortly. So.
Yeah. Cool. You get lots of looks with this bad boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I better go home and go to work.
Stay here and help.
Well, there you go. Do you
Yeah.
need help?
No.
Okay.
No,
I didn't think you did, but cool.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
Really,
Nice.
really
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
We were given a truck here a while back, and I keep seeing gasser in it because it's sitting out back with no motor in it. It's all hopped up in the air, and I sort of like it that way. It just looks good. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking around, you got some gear up there.
Yeah. There is.
There's some weight there, mister.
Lots of stuff hanging around. I don't worry when the wind blows down.
No, because you're staying put in it.
Staying put. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always like the look of a vehicle when the engine was out, how the stance was,
Yeah.
and I always like that stance.
Well, that's what I'm getting when I look at the Ford. in the
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
You can tell this car is in quite well shape. You put a nice
Beautiful.
little piece on the back, doing a
Yeah.
beautiful job on that sort of stuff.
Well, that there is the original piece.
Yeah.
Right here. But they had somebody tried to pick it up with a forklift and put a fork underneath there at one point in time, bent it all up, so I straightened it out, took some lead out of it.
Yeah.
I had to make the corners because the corners were gone. And I had to make this section right here that went down tied to it.
Yeah.
This little piece of the spots are on.
And no one would ever know.
No. But the rest of the floor and the trunk, the only couple spots on the floor I had to fix where the windshield was broken out.
No, there's the trunk wheel. Like, wow.
You know what I noticed when I took them apart? These holes that are driven in there. With
Somebody
like
was
a
smart
punch.
cookie.
Well, I think what they had was a rope in there because this probably uses, I don't know.
Farm vehicle?
Yeah, whole, fence and wire and everything else with it. But I think they use this here for tying down.
Moonshine.
Yeah, that's, yeah. That sounds better than fence and wire. Yeah.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
Any kind of logos on it at all? You gonna do anything like that?
Nah, not right yet. Eventually, the car will get painted, but I kind of like the way it is right now.
Painted? You don't have to paint it, are you?
No, not right now. It's going to be run this way for probably a very long period of time.
Yeah.
But I painted the firewall the color I was going to paint the car. And
I didn't. Really.
yeah, here it is. It's probably easier to see the other side. Almost. It's like
Yep.
it's a brighter version of what the just went wrong.
It's basically, yeah. I think we basically painted that color one time too. It's a nice dark blue.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with it.
No.
Can't go wrong with blue.
But for now, I kind of like the old Prairie Patina.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking wow.
Yeah.
Look at the bottom of the doors, you know what I mean? Like in this sort of stuff, like
Oh,
the condition
yeah.
of it, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get lots of goos and guys on this summer.
Yeah.
You'll get lots of goos and guys,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you'll deserve it. It's beautiful. Looks good, man.
It's a lot of work.
Freaking right. I can tell. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. You did your floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insulated 5. You know what? All the cars that I've done, we never did a whole bunch of insulating, and it really makes a big difference.
Yeah. Well, I think these things are going to be like so hot.
And you're doing your own headliner.
Yeah.
Aren't you a bad cat?
We'll see how long it stays in.
You'll be fine. You'll get it. You can tell he's got a big foot, eh?
Yeah. just the right one.
Oh, is that right?
The other
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
smaller.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we stopped in there.
Yeah.
You got some gear here too that I'm checking.
Yeah.
Got a bead roller hooked up on a chain.
Chain roller out.
This thing here
Yeah.
hooks up to the bead roller.
Yeah.
Wow.
Turns and we see the yellow box.
Yeah.
Well, you're able to slow it right down to nothing, and it's just an old Princess Auto bead roller. Stuck a drill on it and never cared much for it.
You just got this arm that swings out. You can use it at any time.
Yeah, it swings out and it swings the other way, so it articulates too late.
Maybe I should spend more time making some stuff like that. We got a nice wheel back there.
Yeah.
I've got a wheel, but I've just got a bearing on it. It cuts so hard. When just as soon as I tighten it up a little bit, it cranks it right.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't got anything that's less contour for like the top one for just really rolling a fender through or taking some dents out.
Yep.
I haven't done that much yet. Cool. Man, I'm glad I stopped in.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you
Little
get?
Honda mini trail.
Oh, yeah.
You got some cool shit.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we'll check you later.
All right.
Have a great rest of your day.
Yes, yeah.
I hope to see you on the road soon. What do you
you
figure?
will.
A month or two?
Yeah. I'd say probably within a month.
Wow.
I'll bring it over.
I'll stop in again before you're done. I guarantee
Sounds
it.
good.
See you
See
later.
ya.
Have a
See ya.
great day.
You too.
Well, that was better than Subway. That was fun. Terry's got a bunch of older vehicles around. Come on, girl. We're still flooding a little bit, obviously. He's got a bunch of vehicles around. He's got I didn't want to ask him right now, but he's got a Willys that he started quite a while ago, and it was going to be a gasser. But he worked away for a long time, so it's hard to get projects done when you work away. And what I mean by he works away, he worked across the other side of the country. So I think, well, he's a welder of his own outfit, so I'm sure that some of the pieces that he's made on some of them cars are quite unbelievable. You know, I come in and take a look. You know, I'm doing it all the time, but when they take a look at some of the stuff he's done, is like, wow, did you really make that? It just, you know, there's a lot of time and patience, and he's obviously very talented. Alrighty, let's go to town. That was fun, wasn't it, eh?
Yeah, it was.
We're just going into Port Williams right now. Port Williams is 5 minutes away from Canning. It's early in the morning. We wanted to get out and go have breakfast together. That's what we generally do. But we're just driving through, going to Port Williams. We come here quite a bit. We have to come here quite a bit, go through Port Williams to get to our shopping malls and our grocery stores and that sort of stuff. Don't get me wrong, we shop in Canning. There's a little store in Canning. We shop there too. But it's nice just to get out for a drive. And this is our drive. It's probably 15 minutes into Minas and 15 minutes home. It's just a little break from all the field. We get to come in town, watch cars roll up and down the road. Just people watch, have fun, have a coffee, and then headed home. That's called our evening out. We just get out for a break, and that's what we do. We roll to town where there's a little more people, a little more action. That's what we do. I am doing 67. I'm coming to a 50, so I'll slow her down. We're rolling into Port Williams right now. When we were in Kingsport for the very first time, it said there was a little boat that took people places, and through the water, that boat would come to Port Williams. This is Port Williams. This is a nice little spot, Port Williams is. You know, nice houses on each side of the road. Everybody takes care of their property. There's a nice big antique store on the right-hand side. It's called the Country Barn. You missed it because you were looking the other way. That's fine. You can't whip that camera around fast enough to see everything. You know, we've got a little tiny, another little antique collectible store up here. It's called Twice as Nice. Me and Jolene generally hit that store and check it out because we enjoy the stuff that they bring in and the stuff they sell. I'm thinking that a lot of people go there. At a couple service stations. We have a couple pubs here on the left, but this is Twice as Nice over here. And then across the road, you have a couple pubs down the road over here. A couple pubs. Now we're going across the water intake from Fort Williams. There's a bridge going across here. On the backside over here, we have a couple pubs looking over the water when it comes in. You know, you can sit there and eat and you know, see the water. visual. This is the dike lands. This here would be covered in water, and I guess we have the Acadians to thank for that. They come in here and they built all the dikes and stopped the water from coming here so they could farm the land. And this is the dike land. This is where the Acadians made the dike lands. There's something about that, and I think somehow they kicked that. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure that whatever happened, I'm sure there was good on the other end. This is where me and Jolene get some of our mechanical work done. This is CJ's taxi. Poison Pete's in there. He's quite talented, very talented. He knows his stuff, so he's nice to take things to. Now, when you come through Fort Williams, it takes you right to the highway again, and this is the highway. And this road I'm on is called the 358, and this 358 road takes us right to our house. You don't turn off the 358 to go to our house. I'm just going to take it easy here for a second, check out the lights, see what's going on. We're all good. Old cars always get thumbs up, generally, and the people that don't know that, when you get an old car, you'll find out. Sometimes you really get hooked on that feeling, you know, being, driving an old car. This is Noggin's Cider, Noggin's Corner, Noggin's Truck. You've seen it on TV, and it's seen on TV right there. They have quite a corn maze and that sort of stuff in the summertime. I think the COVID killed it last year, but I'm hoping they'll do better this year. I'm not sure. I have no idea really. But, they have quite a thing there where they have kids going in through mazes. They have rides on the tractor, the trailer, and all that sort of stuff. They make cider, they vegetables, just a little bit about everything. I think they have their little own grocery store, really. So right now we've gone through Port Williams. Now we're going into Minas. And Minas is a place of shopping. Where you get your Tim Hortons. That's where you get your McDonald's. That's where you get your Burger King. That's where you get your Chinese food. It's all grouped in one area. Then if you want to keep traveling out a little bit further, we're not on the 358 anymore, by the way. We've turned off. We're going into New Minas. But if you want to go a little bit further, then you go to Colebrook, which is our car dealers, like Honda, Mazda, Nissan, Dodge, Toyota. All that stuff is out a little bit further. It's pretty convenient, I guess. If you want to get something to eat, go buy a new car and just keep on driving. We got yard sales out this morning. I like yard sales. Just that we're on a mission right now. We're going to go have breakfast. And that's what we're doing. Terry's, a little visual of Terry's gasser. That was cool.
Yeah,
wasn't it? That was cool. Terry has good taste.
Yeah.
I like how Terry does his stuff. He probably goes over the top sometimes. In my mind, well, not over. Yeah, he does a good job. Like, he really knows what he wants, and he's able to portray it in his builds. He can. We have a golf course here. Don't golf much, but we have golf courses bouncing up everywhere. This is Kenwo Golf Course. So I think it's, I'm not sure what to say. There's the house right there. There's the golf house. We have a huge church on the other side that, they welcome everybody, I guess. We have a little bit of everything. We even have a Porsche. Didn't you see that? Yeah. Now we have a Porsche. Now we're coming on to the, I don't know what you call it, the town district?
Yeah.
Town district of New Minas. So if you want to turn a left, you can go into Home Depot, Lowe's. places in there that you can go and shop. Home Sense. And as we go through, oop, gee. Oop, she burped and farted, honey. Yeah, I can't take her anywhere, she's farting. We have some malls up here. We have the County Fair Mall. We have 3 or 4 big Irvings. We have a Kent. We have a Boston Pizza. We have a Roundabout. I said Boston Pizza, didn't I?
Yep.
Boston. We have Swiss Chalet. We have a Harvey's. We got just about everything. We got a liquor store. Just about everything. It just continues on. An A&W and a McDonald's. Farm Market, a Canadian Tire. Busy first thing in the morning. It is. Cars idling good. Got a little hesitation at the bottom of it, but it might be the time. I'm not sure why. It seems funny there for a minute. Not car. And the Minas is growing all the time. Growing all the time. Kind of wonder how fast we are growing. There's all different nationalities here, which is great. You know what I mean? What can I say? We have a little bit of everybody, and that's the way it should be. Hey, everybody, car dealers. This is where we done the Cadillac. He has sold his dealership. Now it's a Steel Valley. It used to be Cornwallis Motors. That's where we built the Cadillac, just as you've seen on TV. All right, let's shut that thing off. Let's pick a spot where we're going to eat. We're not telling them where we're going to eat. We're going to Subway. An egg and cheese and a coffee. 2 of them for $4. Whoop whoop! You can't beat that. Hit me up, Subway, if you need any advertisement. Jolene's got the contract all geared up. Have you, baby? You know what the contract is?
Yeah.
Can't beat the deal, really. Two subs and 2 coffees. You know, can't beat it. Alrighty, sweetheart. We'll see you when you get out. Cheers, everybody. We're in Subway New Minas.